heard it is rough owning a cat.
Hello and welcome back to this channel. My name is McKenna, and for those of you who don't know, I tell the stories of those who can't tell it themselves. I want to thank you for joining me today, and if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to this channel and become part of our justice-seeking family. Now, in today's video, we are going to talk about very unknown cases in Washington, D.C. So, the most important thing you can do is really think about where you were on the days that these people went missing. Maybe you saw something, maybe you heard something that didn't seem important at the time, but it really could make a difference in these cases. Lastly, I want you to go ahead and take a look at the link that I have down in the description box about Thorn, which is an organization founded by Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore, and seeks to help find children who have been victimized by sex trafficking. It's an amazing resource, it's an amazing organization, so please check that out. Last thing I want to say is I have had a lot of people reach out to me personally, whether it's through Instagram or through Snapchat, asking me how I'm doing or what I've been up to, and to be honest with you, I have been reading a ton. All of these books back here are the books that I have already finished for this month, and I've been drinking a lot of White Claw.
Cut.
Renee Richardson was 65 years old when she was last seen on October 5th, 2019 on the 300 block of P Street Southwest. She is described as black with a medium complexion, 5 foot 6 inches tall, and approximately 120 pounds, with brown eyes and gray hair. No details about her disappearance are known at this time. We don't know what means of transportation were taken when she left, whether it was of her own volition, whether or not she took anything with her, or if she requires medication. The public has not even been made aware of who last saw her. The only thing we do know is that her disappearance was only reported on December 5th, 2019. I think it would be ill of us to make any assumptions about why this happened. She may have been a loner, and truly, we don't know her circumstances, but it did take 2 months for the police to be made aware of her disappearance. Altogether, her disappearance is under completely unknown circumstances, so please take a generous look at her picture, share this video, and if you have any further information or believe that you have seen Renee, please use the contact information listed below in the description box. Shanae Latoya Brown was 28 years old when she was last seen on October 26, 2019 on the 1100 block of 46th Place Southeast. She is described as black with a medium complexion, 5 foot 4 inches tall, and approximately 104 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. In one of the pictures that I saw in my sources, I did note that she had blue eyes, which appeared to have been achieved with blue contacts, so keep that in mind. The only thing we know about Shanae's case is that she was last seen leaving either her own residence or her father's residence along with her father. She was reported missing on November 3rd, 2019. Now, the next case we're going to talk about here has multiple conflicting sources, and this might be due to the fact that this young girl went missing multiple times. These sources are good sources, so it is very frustrating that they conflict with one another because it involves specifically where she was last seen. Kiara Allen was 15 years old when she was last seen on October 2nd, 2019. Another reliable source has her age listed at 14. There are conflicting reports about where Kiara was last seen. One source states that she was last seen on the 1800 block of Maryland Avenue Northeast. Another states that she was last seen on the 2700 block of Shipley Terrace Southeast. This same report states that she was last seen on September 25th, 2018, but I've also seen a report stating that she was last seen on March 17th, 2019. Now, admittedly, Kiara could have gone missing multiple times, and I'm not familiar with Washington, D.C. and these locations, so they could be very close together, but I think the specificity of where this girl's last known location is undeniably important. Regrettably, the internet does not distinguish whether she went missing, was found, and then went missing again, but if you are familiar with the DC area or you know anything about this girl's case, I really would appreciate you letting me know down in the comments section below. She was reported missing on December 5th, 2019. She is described as black with a medium brown complexion. She's 5 feet tall and approximately 200 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. It is unknown why it took so long to report this young girl missing. Perhaps, as we've discussed before, she could be a recurring runaway, but this does not take away from the fact that she is young, could be in real danger, and could be mixed up with the wrong people. She, like everyone else, deserves to be brought home to her family. If you have more information about Kiara, please use the contact information listed below. The next case we're going to talk about truly has no information available. Evelyn Manyavar was 16 years old when she was last seen on March 10, 2019 on the 700 block of Longfellow Street, Northwest. She is described as Hispanic with a light complexion. She is 5 foot tall and approximately 100 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. In her picture, she is wearing glasses with brown plastic frames. Her disappearance is under completely unknown circumstances. So please take a good look at her photograph, and if you have any information about her whereabouts, please use the contact information below. I want to thank you all for joining me today. I know this was somewhat of a short video, but I think it's so important that we get these cases with very little information out there. Their faces need to be seen by as many people as possible. So please go ahead and share this video. Let's help bring these people home to their families. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys!